Senator Lazarus, I'd like to pick you up, mate, and say a few words. So
Yeah, very early in my first year as a senator, I had a young man come into my office, Adrian Carson, his name was, from Urban Indigenous Health. He wanted to speak to me about a few things, but he happened to mention... Here he is.
There he is, mate.
Did I say
Young
that
bloke.
right?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Young part, right?
We just didn't know about the
Like a young bit.
Young fella, yeah, he's young anyway compared to me. Anyway, he mentioned the fact that we got on the footy, of course, and he mentioned the fact that the Murri Carnival wasn't going to be happening this year because the current government has cut the funding. Now, I knew that these Murri Carnivals are really, a lot of people look forward to them, not only in the Indigenous community, but of course football fans in general. We see a lot of really good footy being played over the 4 days, and obviously the areas in which these carnivals are held, there is economic gain, everyone sort of, I just couldn't see any reason why this shouldn't happen. And when he told me how much money they needed to have this thing put on this year, I made a decision then that I was going to lobby the government as hard as I could to make sure this funding was reinstated. The process started with Minister Dutton, who was the Health and Sport Minister at the time, and of course he changed portfolio, so then I had to deal with Susan Lee, and I've got to say, and to their credit, they were very approachable, firstly, and were very much keen to listen to what I had to say, and obviously they took it all on board, and eventually Susan Lee signed off on the funding to have the carnival, and whilst it's a carnival, it's a rugby league carnival, and it's great footy, I think the most important thing is what message the carnival does send, and that is it's healthy, it's wealthy, and it's wise. We see that we know alcohol sold here, that we know tobacco, that we know sugary drinks and things like that. So a really positive message is being sent through the Indigenous community and the community in general in regards to looking after yourself and obviously being more healthy. And of course we get to see a lot of good footy. So I think that everyone's a winner, or everyone is a winner now that the funding's been reinstated. And now, of course, our next job is to make sure it gets reinstated for the years to come, because I think at the end of the day, we hear a lot of stuff in the media when it comes to the government saying that the health system's under a lot of stress and strain, we're getting older and all this sort of thing. So anything that can reduce that burden and that stress as far as the health system is concerned has got to be a benefit, and this certainly does that. I was very pleased to hear that the players have to have health checks, checkups before they play. The little kids, or the 15-year-olds, have got to be at school 90% of the year. So all that is just such a massive positive message to send out to the communities. I guess in saying that, I guess that's why I was so passionate about getting this money reinstated, and obviously we have. And I really am looking forward to the 1st of October when I think it officially starts. Sorry, mate. That's all right, mate. And
stab me back before.
that's right. And I do know that the popularity of these carnivals, in conjunction with obviously the Arthur Beetson Foundation, this ground will be packed to the rafters for the 4 days that the carnival runs over. I have no doubt about that. The highest rating program on NITV. Again, I could rattle off more positives about it, but at the end of the day, I'm so happy that we managed to get the funding to get this carnival up and running for this year, and I really am looking forward to the 1st of October when we start seeing some really good top quality football games here. So thank you, and it's been an absolute pleasure to be involved with the Murri Carnival. And as I say, I wish you all the best. And I too want to thank sponsors organisers, everyone behind the scenes, because I appreciate how much time, effort and money it takes to hold an event of this magnitude, and I just wish you all the very best in having a very, very successful carnival. Thank you.